Good morning. The day is Wednesday, the 22nd of January. I'm going to put this back on today because I'm finding it quite difficult to vlog holding it like this, and so I've retrieved this and that'll be going back on today. And I am going to go out for a little wander. I'm going to go and I've lived in this village for about 5 years, nearly 6. Yeah, a long time anyway. And I've never really walked out and done the roundway trip from here, so I'm going to take you with me. Weather's not overly great. It's like what we like to call round here a mizzle. It's like in between mist and rain, or they call it wetting rain. I thought all rain was wet, but you know, this is proper wetting rain, as they like to say. So I'm going to have a bit of breakfast, and then we're going to make a move. Okay. So this is breakfast. By breakfast I mean brunch really, because it's gone 10:30. I do try and eat a little bit later. I try and fast in the morning because I'm on keto. So what I do is I try and eat my first meal about lunchtime, but because I'm going out walking today and I need the fuel, I'm eating at 10:30, and then I'll take a little snack and then I'll eat again this evening. So I'm going to have my breakfast and then we'll head on out. So we're leaving, and I'm not sure whether I'm being walked or they're being walked, but they're going to be going a different way than they used to. They're going to cut through onto the main road. What we're going to do is follow the main road, follow the main road out of the village towards Devizes, pick up the road called Tanis, which if you walked across the road, along the road, you'd get up to Roundway. We're not going to do that. There's a network of footpaths leading to something called the Roud Ford, and that should take us up onto the backside of Roundway. I'll show you a few bits on the way, but it's quite difficult walking the dogs and filming, so I'll see you probably a little bit on the way up, but mostly on the way back, because it's a nicer walk once we get up there. Okay, that girl stopped for a snack. Right, we're about halfway up a country road called Tanis. This can be quite busy. You have to pick your moments really. 8 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock at night, it's a rat run, so that you don't have to go through Devizes, which is a hell of a job to get through. We've been on this road for about 10-15 minutes. We've seen one car, so perfect time of day. It's very misty, very atmospheric, quite beautiful really. You can see it, but there's a pheasant over there, and that's our famous Rowdy Cow, a cafe that we like to go in for a bit of breakfast. They do absolutely lovely homemade ice creams, so that's quite nice for hot summer's day. I'll get there. So we're walking up towards, I'm hoping, a footpath on the left hand side. When we get there I'll start again. Well, you can't really see, but there's a pond in a farm, and it's absolutely teeming with different geese and ducks, and I can't get tall enough and show you, but a lovely sound. And I think up here there's alpacas or llamas or something, alpacas by the looks of it. But this footpath is a long way further on than it shows on the map. I have a feeling that the footpath has been ploughed into or fenced off, or because I've looked this walk up before and there's no way we would normally get to this farm. Like I said, I have a funny feeling gates have been bolted, or so I get a bit close to the alpacas now. Thankfully it hasn't been busy. A couple more cars since my last clip, so but a little bit disappointed that I'm having to walk on the road for quite a way. I was hoping to get off of the road and out into the fields and get up there. Not that you can see a lot, but it's all in mist. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Oh, chickens, which the dogs are very interested in. You've got goats and alpacas, but that's where we're going, up there, but you can't really see it. It's so... Well, that was disappointing. The moment I turned my camera off, we had a sparrowhawk swoop down in front of us and along this little dike here, looking for something obviously, or chasing something it had already seen that we didn't see. But I didn't manage to get it on camera. but it shows you come out on a quiet day and you get to see all sorts of stuff. I would imagine not as much as in the spring, but we'll come out again in the spring and we'll have another go. Oh, I've just spotted a footpath sign, so you can actually get off this road because it's actually starting to get a little bit busier now. So here we go. Although, once again, it's all, you've got that, and then that's right, style there, okie dokes. Right, come on girlies, I'm going to have to turn you off because I need to take the dogs off the lead to get them over here. So, we're through the stile, and we picked up the first part of the footpath, and it's good going, it's not too soggy, especially the amount of rain we've had just recently. So, yeah, so far so good. Girls are happy, off the lead. I think the mist is starting to clear slightly, so we may get some good views. Actually, there's a little bit of blue sky there, not sure if you can see it, but lovely. Back towards the farm where the geese were. Right, I've got to this barn. There are no signs to say which way the public footpath goes, but it's quite a well-worn track. So what I'm going to do is follow that, I think, and see where we get to. This is a proper day of exploration. I don't think it was still this cold. Obviously a sheltered spot. I've just checked Google Maps, and just ahead of us there should be another footpath that lead off to the right and to the left. So hopefully we're back on. Not sure if you can see that. It's a whole load of geese probably going to that farm because it's safe. I'm still no more the wiser. Still no footpath signs. There's a small stream here that leads back down to the village. I'm just going to keep plodding on, I think, just keep heading up towards the top and see if I can pick something up, a track, or I say Wiltshire's not doing too well at the minute. We'll just come to this opening which shows a little path going straight across, but I don't know if you can see. Even if I zoom in you may not be able to see. Can you see them? The quality might not be very good. But there's 2 deer out in the field there. Maya! Stop rolling. So we're going to have to disturb them, I think. I think we need to be getting across that way, so what I might do is just follow in other people's footsteps. I just hope I'm not going across where I shouldn't be. But then they should be putting signs out to say where we can go and where we can't go. That's what the public footpath is all about. Better of it, it's absolutely bogging up to my ankles in mud, so we'll try a different way. And the deer, oh, there's 3 of them. Just see their white bottoms disappearing through the hedge. So I did say, you never know what you're going to see. Now we've just seen a hare, but it's too far away now, so you're just seeing a field. It's just running along out into the tree line up the top there. Well, oh, that wasn't a massive climb, but it's quite sharp, quite short. And I've got to this bit, which I know I'm not going to go through, but you can see where it's been really well used by animals. And there's holes, and I'm pretty certain that's the muck out from a badger's set. So I would say round here and underneath us is a massive badger set. So that's nice to see. I'm not even going to put whereabouts this is because I don't want anybody to know. And so as you can see, the weather's come back in. It's got really drizzly and quite damp. I am just still following whatever little footpaths that I can find, but I seem to be making my way around to where I need to be. So yeah, I don't know whether this is longer, if I found the proper foot track. It's a way over, I think, the actual foot track. I think what I'd have had to have done was come along the bottom here on the flat and then picked up, I know there's a major track that goes up the back of Roundway. I'd have had to have picked that up, but I think that's quite a way over. It's the next village over. And I think, well, it's been quite slippery and quite difficult to follow. Oh, that's what the dog just picked up. I don't know if you can see it. It's a hare bouncing up through the undergrowth. I know she picked up something and I could see something moving. But yeah, yeah, I don't think we'd have seen anything like we'd have seen today. I've seen 2 hares, 3 deers, we've seen buzzards, sparrowhawks, all sorts. Obviously the stuff on the farm down there as well. So yeah, I'm not sorry that I've come this way. It's quite hard work, and you have to keep like picking out where you want to be. But we're getting there. I don't know whether I'm going to come back this way or go down the canal. So well, we'll see. So my path has led me here, and the track that I want to get on is the other side of this barbed wire fence. So I can't see any way through, which is a bit of a bugger because I don't really want to go back down to turn around and come back up, because for a start I think the track looks really quite disgusting. I don't know if you can see that. That's a claggy mess where the farmers have been coming up and down. I'm not 100% certain that that's a good idea today. So what I might do is follow this line down till I can pick up a track and learn from my mistakes. Next time look at the map first. But I'll have done a good couple of hours out walking and I'll have seen some bloody good stuff. Plus I've got to lay of the land around here a little bit more, and that's really sad to say, seeing though I've been here for like 5 odd years. I've only just come out and started to explore. So too busy going away and doing like the lakes and the peaks and Dartmoor and going to Cornwall. Well, we've got so much beauty on our doorstep. So let me see where this leads me. Another time, we'll go up onto Roundway another time. Maybe later on in the week I might add this into this vlog, depends how long it is. How close am I? Quite close? Well, it would appear that the big dog's caught the scent of something. And I say big, only in personality. The larger of the two. Here she comes. What did you smell? Picked up the scent of something again. Hey? And the little one is getting tired. She's sticking to me like glue now. Now I think I'm obviously walking adjacent to the track that I was hoping to pick up, and that takes you up onto Roundway. So I could have got on back there, but it's really mucky. So I'm just going to stick to this little track. It's clear that a lot of people maybe from these houses use this for dog walking and whatnot, so I'm going to stick to this because it's cleaner. But what I might be able to do is kind of like reverse navigate back to where I live and find a better place to come through from Tanis. I think there's one further down, so I'll try there. Again, I don't know really why I'm turning this on, because I can see what I can see, but you probably can't. There's another hare. They're rife. This is the 3rd one today. This is the track that I think I was supposed to pick up, and it's bogging. I reckon if I'd have got to even halfway up Backtrack, I probably would have quit. So yeah, there's still absolutely no sign of a public footpath sign. So I don't know whether to go up there, which I know is Nether Street, but that'll be a lot of road walking, or do I try and go this way and see where it leads me? Probably back to which way I've just come. But I'll have a look on Google Maps and see whether it gives me any idea of where I am, or I know where I am, just how to get back without touching a road. Well, I took the road that I didn't know, couldn't really see it on Google Maps. But I don't want to go along the road. I don't want the girls to have to go back on the lead. They can be absolutely shattered, and as soon as you put them on the lead, they pull you everywhere. So I'm tired, even though it's only been like a couple of hours. It's been a hell of a lot of like steep, short bursts uphill, and then sort of along the flat along the top. But I found a track, and I'm hoping this will take us sort of back towards the village that I come from. So, meh. If it doesn't, I'll find a way through. I actually found a little footpath with a pretty little ford bridge thing. I think this is Road Ford. This is the thing that I was following for a little bit further up. It's really lovely. I know I'm on the right track because there's a kissing gate here. So, and then I think we pick up a track. So, we're onto the right track. Get it? So, I was at this point about half an hour ago because I found this sign just here. The first one that I found on the route. And it's that way clearly. But I decided that there was a woman with a dog walking that way, so I'd follow her. Well, she disappeared. And the track went on for about 20 minutes and ended up in the farmyard. And I really didn't want to go through the farmyard because you never know what you're going to encounter. So I'm going to try this way this time and see how we get on. So it's quite a nice little trail, a little wooded trail. So it's quite nice to be out of the fields, out of the mud. Girls can have a wander through the tree line. I don't know how far this goes, but we'll follow it until we get somewhere closer to where we want to be, and then we might have to like get back into the fields again. But well, I've stumbled across another Barge set by the looks of it, hopefully in use. Hopefully hasn't been tampered with by the people doing the cull, which I think is in this area. Ooh. Should keep an eye on where I'm walking really. So this is huge. This is like a massive amount of them that go all the way along here, which is good. Perfect. Oh look, and the stile at the end here. Now this is how not to keep up your footpaths on your land. You're not supposed to plough right to the edge so that the footpath can be used. When people have had to obviously step into the mud and make this footpath, that's pretty poor, to be fair. Another part of this is upkeep of stiles. So this, if I try and climb over that, I'm just gonna like brain myself, so I'm gonna have to take my backpack off and climb through. But again, this is down to the landowner and the council. So again, I was saying about how nice our local area is, and we should get out, turn that round, how we should get out and explore where we live. But to be fair, they're not making it easy round here. I say, signs are non-existent, or if you do find a sign, it's half gone, or really, really worn, or it's hidden, or, I mean, that's not exactly in the best of conditions, is it? So, yeah, I can see why I go further afield do my walking. I am going to do more locally to see whether it's just a one-off and that I've just found like a bad patch of land where it's not really kept up together. But we'll see. I'm kind of back to where I started. And there's some deer going across. Four deer? Yeah. I'm kind of back to where I started. I didn't really want to come back the way that I came, if you see what I mean, if that makes sense. So this is going to take me straight onto what I was saying was Tanis, but Tanis is down the bottom. Oh, there's more. Two more. Oh, there's no point me turning it around because you won't be able to see it. Yeah, so it's going to take me onto Conscience Lane and down to Tanis. Now ideally I was hoping to come out further down because I know there's supposed to be a footpath like on the corner by Tanis, by those houses. I see the little bums, the little white bums of the deer. So that's six over there, but I say it's too far for this camera, so what I'm going to do is probably put the camera away now because I think we've seen everything we're going to see, and I said the route, I found my way back to the route, so I've been out about 3.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that at the moment, so it's going to be about another half an hour home. So that's kind of my limit at the moment. I'm sorry if this is shaking all over the place, my arm's starting to ache. But yeah, my fitness limit is walking, quite sturdy walking up hills and whatnot, for around 3 to 4 hours. So I think if I do a couple of walks a week over the next few weeks, it should pick up quite slowly. Right, I'm going to say goodbye here. I'm going to put the camera away. So it's the next day, and I'm looking at the map. Now, on here, actually, this is where we came along the main road, just here, and then we picked up Tanis here, and then we came along here, which is Conscience Lane. Now, I did find this footpath on the way back, but it was not very well signed until you got further off the road. And then this one here on the corner near where we saw the ducks. Can you see it? Just sorry, I'm like all over the place here. This bit here, that wasn't there at all. That wasn't signed at all. So I'm not quite sure what was going on there. And then this is the one that I picked up, and we came along here to the barn, and then from there you lost all sort of. You didn't really know where the footpath went. Well, apparently it went straight through the middle of the field, but you wouldn't really tell that. So I came around the border and kept off the actual crop. So yeah, as you can see, this is all dotted with footpaths all around here, and there was virtually no signs at all. You can see a bit closer. There's virtually no signs, and they weren't kept up together, and the stiles were rubbish, and so yeah, so it was a learning experience, and it did make me use my map, well, my map reading skills, in the fact that I had to go onto Google and just try and find my way around the fields and find the best spots to actually walk without getting caked in mud. But it was a good day. It was a really good day. It came back at about 9.1 miles, and it took about 4 hours. But I was absolutely chin strapped. So were the girls, and they still are now. Had a shower, got into my pyjamas, and just chilled out on the sofa for the rest of the day. But I'm now planning my next trip, and I'll be going out again in the next couple of days. So I'll take you with me on that one as well. I'll let it be a surprise. I know where I'm going. Should be quite interesting.